Wouldn't it be funny if I made my videos like this, where you would just see my keyboard and then my face? I don't think that looks good, honestly. So maybe we should put you guys where you belong, up here. That's more like it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I did not mess it up this time. I need to remember to look to the camera. The camera is right here. I keep looking in my eyes, which is not good. I need to be looking in the camera right here, but for some reason I keep forgetting, and that fucks the videos up so bad. It sucks watching them back. So I'm gonna try my best to look into the camera right here. This thing that made it kind of dirty. So let me clean it up really quick. You're gonna be clean. Ah, that's so much better. So today we will be talking about free will. Like, do you actually make your own choices, or are you following a script the universe already wrote for you? Even clicking on this video, was that you deciding, or was it already decided the second you woke up? So first off, what do we even mean by free will? Basically, it's the idea that you control your actions. You chose to eat pizza instead of salad. You chose to text back your ex, or ignore them. You chose to click this video instead of another one, which if you click this video, why? Like, there are so many other better videos to watch than this one. And this idea is built into pretty much everything. The law assumes you have free will. That's why people get punished for crimes. Morality assumes it too. We praise people for being kind. We blame them for being jerks. If free will doesn't exist, a lot of society just collapses. So yeah, it's important to know if it's real. Now here's where science messes with things. There was this famous experiment by Benjamin Libet, or however you say the name. Basically, he asked people to move their hand wherever they felt like it, and measured their brain activity. What he found was wild. The brain showed signs of deciding milliseconds before the person felt like they made the choice. Like, your brain already knew what you were gonna do before you did. So does that mean we're just puppets of brain chemistry? Like, we think we're choosing, but really the choice already happened in the background and our conscious mind is just catching up. This leads into the idea of determinism. Basically, the idea that everything that happens has a cause. Every thought you have is shaped by genetics, your past, your environment, even how much sleep you got last night. I got 7 hours of sleep, which isn't the best, but it's okay. Think about it. If you grew up somewhere else, with different parents, different experiences, would you still be the same you? Probably not. So in that sense, maybe your choices truly aren't free. They're just the result of a chain causes stretching all the way back to the Big Bang. You didn't choose your brain, you didn't choose your childhood, and those shaped everything you do today. Okay, but what about randomness? Like, quantum physics says there's randomness built into the universe. Maybe that randomness is what gives us freedom, but here's the catch. Randomness isn't free will either. If your brain made choices purely by random chance, that's not really freedom. That's just dice rolling your life. So if determinism means we're controlled, and randomness means we're chaotic, where does that leave us? This is where philosophers get sneaky. There's an idea called compatibilism. The idea is basic. Maybe free will doesn't mean 100% independent of causes, even if those were shaped by decided. It just means acting according to your own desires and reasoning, even if those desires were shaped by stuff you didn't choose. So yeah, you didn't choose your genetics or your childhood, but you still act in line with what you want. That's kind of a free will. In other words, you're not totally free, but you're not a robot either. It's like we're free enough. Some scientists and philosophers think free will is completely fake. They say it's just an illusion our brains give us to feel in control. Like, imagine you're playing a video game with a controller, but the controller isn't plugged in. The game plays itself, but you feel like you're controlling it. That's free will. According to this view, the universe is running on autopilot and we're just narrating it to ourselves. So does any of this actually matter? Yeah, kinda. If you don't have free will, then blaming people or praising them doesn't make sense in the same way. Like, if someone commits a crime, is it really their fault? or was it just a brain chemistry plus environment? And on the flip side, if someone does something amazing, can we really say they chose to be a hero? This doesn't mean we should let people do what they want, but it does change how we think about punishment, forgiveness, and even justice. So, is free will even real? Honestly, maybe not the way we imagine it. Maybe it's not about total control, but about feeling like we have control. And maybe even that's enough. Maybe we don't need 100% freedom. We just need to believe we're steering the ship, even if the ocean currents are doing most of the work. But here's the real kicker. If you don't have free will, did you even choose to watch this video? Or was it fate scrolling you here? Either way, thanks for hanging out with me. And since Destiny clearly brought you here, you might as well hit that subscribe button before the algorithm forgets you watch my videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!